And now it says live.
Yeah, now I'm checking YouTube.
And now it says live. You might want to mute YouTube.
It is. All right. Now for the next test item. Where is my camera? Scope cam.
Yay.
Let's put a coin under there. Oh. Die crack. Hey, David. We're just doing a test run for tomorrow's stream. We're hosting the Q&A tomorrow night, and it's going to be the Ancient in the World coin live stream. So just making sure everything's working right.
Hi, David.
Got this today. Cool die crack. All right. So there's that. Back to the main cam. Result. Now it's on you.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it doesn't. It may not show on your end, but I have it locked on you right now. And then the next thing I need to figure out real quick is how to like give you control. Because there is a way to do it. Sure. Blah, blah, blah. That wasn't it. Let me see. On you. Present to everyone. I don't know what that means.
Present to everyone on what?
I have no idea. I don't know what that means. Okay, what's the chat thing? Hey, Cajun. Yeah, she's on her laptop in the bedroom, helping me test it out. I'm trying to figure out for tomorrow's stream how to give somebody else control during the stream. Okay, I think I just locked it on you. I think that's what present you to everyone does. All right. Let's see. Oh, that's not it. How do I give you control?
I don't know.
Oh, either. Hang on.
I don't know.
I'm looking it up.
There's a data, or there's a delay on YouTube.
Yeah, there always is. It's because it needs time to load and process everything, and then it sends it to YouTube.
Oh,
I'm sure anybody who's watching right now is probably very bored.
probably. Granted, doesn't everybody have the Google Hangout thingy on the bottom of the screen on YouTube?
Hold on a second, Cajun. Cajun, shoot me an email. Just a blank, random, generic email so I know what email to invite. Oh, you did. You put it in chat. Never mind.
Short.
There you go, Cajun. You are invited.
Yeah, it's off me.
Hey, Cajun.
Hey. Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay. How y'all are? Okay. What you trying to figure out is how to present her So when you're doing the Q&A tomorrow, that when somebody talks, it doesn't interrupt the screen.
No, I'm trying to figure out how to give control to another person. So if I have to like go to the bathroom or something, I can give somebody else control of the Hangout stream for locking cameras or whatever.
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, there is a way to do it. It's almost like making somebody a moderator on Hangout.
Oh, okay.
But I'm trying to figure out how to do it.
I wish CJ was here. He knows how to do that.
Yeah, so does Shay.
Yeah, Shay too. What time is it? No, CJ, he's in bed right now. It's
Yeah, it's almost 2:00 here, and we're in Arizona.
almost 2 CJ's time. Yeah, he would be sawing logs. I thought you was just trying to do how to present.
Oh no, I know how to do that.
Well, what you can do is just CJ's going to be on the panel tomorrow, right? Tomorrow night.
I have no idea. The only two people I know for sure that are going to be there are Jason Lutzenhauser and Rivendell.
You said Schumar?
No, Jason Lutzenhauser and Rivendell.
Okay.
Because it's going to be the subject tomorrow is going to be ancients and world coins, and those two guys know about world coins. And I was going to have another person on to help me out for answering questions about ancients, but he can't make it, so I'm going to have to struggle through it as best I can. Thinking about seeing if John Wolf wants to be in on it because he knows a lot about ancients too.
Right. In fact, I made a hold on a sec.
There goes the camera.
Yeah. I was trying to get my water. I was trying to get my my charger cord around my computer speaker and the camera fell. I made a shout out video earlier. It'll be up tomorrow afternoon on Cheapskate on Rivendell. In fact, I think I got one I made on you already, if I'm not mistaken. If not, you're on my list.
Oh, thanks.
I do a couple of rolls, penny rolls, while I'm talking about the channels, and then I throw them on the monitor. You know, I throw the camera on the monitor and
Right.
show their videos and how many subs they got. You know, hey, let's get their subs up, stuff like that. It's only about 8-minute videos. You know, I do like two main shout outs and a bonus shout out, you know, on the channels.
That's pretty long for a shout out video, though. Most shout out videos are only like 3 minutes.
Yeah, but like I said, I'm row hunting a couple of rows and talking about them while I'm doing that, and then I show their channels on the monitor.
For a while,
a lot of people.
Go ahead.
A lot of people seem to like it. You know, they say it in the comments. Hey, you know, I'm not subbed to all of them. You know, like it's only three of them, but I'm subbed to all of them but one. You know, or I got them all subbed already. So that means they actually, saw the video.
Right. Yeah, I used to do like a news updates and shout outs every Sunday, and then I kind of got out of the habit of doing it. I should really get back into doing that again.
Yeah, update. Yeah, like what's hot and what's not.
Yeah, like if there's any coin news that happened that week that's worth talking about, or if there's any news in the community to talk about.
Right.
Updates of what's going to be coming up on the channel, and then a handful of shout outs to various different channels. I used to do that every Sunday.
Oh, okay. I've only been in the coin community for 2.5 months, right at 3 months, I think. Now maybe not. No, not even that. A friend of mine, Native Tears, told me about the coin community, and
I swear I remember seeing you around longer than that. I guess not.
uh, well, I've been real active in it though, a lot. So that's probably why it seems longer. But she's the one turned me on to the community, and then I started a coin channel because my other channel I had gardening and cooking, and then I had a few uh, lawnmower repair videos in it every now and then. So I didn't want to come to the coin community with that kind of a channel with like uh, 300 something videos, and then I mean it would have helped the channel out, but I mean I had more other videos and coin videos, so I just started a new channel, another channel.
Right.
I still have my other channel. It's a big channel. It's a good sized channel.
Yeah, my wife's actually helping me test this out right now on my other channel.
Yep.
What's y'all other channel about?
So I already science. It's all about science.
Oh, okay.
We got a science. There's a Facebook page for it.
Cool deal.
There's actually a Facebook page for cheapskate coins too. That's another thing I keep forgetting to tell people.
Coins is a science by itself. In itself.
Oh yeah. How many times when they do especially when they do the Q&A hangouts, the Schumer start talking about the physics of how coins are made.
I was gonna say something like that, but not mention anybody's name or channel. But it's like when a coin breaks, the molecular structure has a lot to do with it on the patterns of the breakages, like the die cracks,
Right.
Not every die crack looks the same. Hey, David, yeah. How's it going, buddy?
Just depends on the stresses of it.
Right. Your weak points.
And then when you understand the physics of it, then you understand that every time it strikes, once it's cracked, that metal's flowing up into that crack, which is weakening it even more. So that crack's going like this.
Right.
Until eventually it just breaks.
Yeah.
And if you get lucky, it holds together, and then you get a really cool shattered die coin.
Yeah, like the one Andrew got on that shield nickel.
Yeah, I've seen some really cool ones.
He got that shield nickel from Ken in a Big Show giveaway. I was at shield nickel with that shattered die. I mean, there's die cracks. I mean, it's everywhere.
I've come so close to winning the Big Show so many times. I always lose because of a typo.
I thought I won it when the Night Blues won it. I thought I had it.
Yeah.
I had guessed 1925 on the date of the Buffalo nickel, and when Ken and I was the first one to guess 25, and there wasn't no 25s by a long shot behind me, if I'm not mistaken. Like there was like 12 comments behind me. I think somebody else had 25. But when Ken flipped the nickel over, it was a 29. But that 9 looked exactly like a 5 because of the wear.
Yeah.
And I was excited. Man, I was excited until he said it's a 29, and I have to look at it again real close.
Yeah, he did a guess a date on one of them, and the date was 1913. I think it was, or something like that. But I was typing so fast because I knew what it was. I accidentally flipped 2 of the numbers, so it ended up being like 1391 or something like that. And Shay was right under me. The next comment was Shay with the right answer, so he got it instead of me. And I was like, ah. And then I don't know if you remember the time that he did the what was the address of the Philadelphia Mint? You
No,
remember
I
that
don't
one?
remember. No, I don't remember that one.
Yeah, it was one of them that he did the trivia question. What was the address of the Philadelphia Mint?
Oh yeah, I do remember that one. Yeah, that wasn't long ago. That was a couple months ago.
Yeah, and I'd put it's the address is Independence Hall or Independence Mall East,
Right.
and I
Yeah,
accidentally typed Independence Hall East.
I remember that. I remember that. There was a lot of confusion in that with going on with that address because he had to look it up on the map and show the different directions, and he showed the like a satellite view, bird's eye view, and then they had the regular map of it,
Yeah,
like a Google map. Then he had the aerial footage. Yeah, yeah, I remember that. There was a lot of confusion.
yeah. It would have been
Procedure
easier
going
for
on
him
with that
just
one.
to Google the address and show it on screen. Like there it is.
Yeah, 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 uh, because there's a lot of people that are real fast on the keyboard, and they could have had a Google tab open on their desktop, say address for Philly Mint, and copy and paste it. Boom, it'd have been done.
Yeah, I wish I would have done that instead of typing the whole thing in, because then it would have come out right.
Yeah, Blues had one. He guessed the date. See, that was his second time winning the Big Show. Uh, his first win on the Big Show last year was, or early this year, I think it was last year, was guessing the date on a Buffalo nickel.
Yeah,
And then he won over the weekend. He won guessing the date on the Buffalo nickel,
yeah. I know when he
which
does
was,
the guessing that how much change is in the tube. I am so terrible at judging that.
I,
I'm always way over.
I wasn't paying attention Sunday night when he put the pennies in the bottle, the tube. Uh, and I kind of just glanced. I was looking down doing something. I think I was typing, saying hi to somebody. And I looked up, and then I'm like, okay. I took a stab at it. I just said 41 cents. I was well.
I was watching it and I said 62, so don't feel bad. Like I said, I am terrible at judging that.
And then Tifat, he guessed 4 times. That guy, he guessed 4 times. He guessed 3 different times, and then one guess. He had 2 guesses in the same comment. So he had actually four guesses. So that knocked him out, and I forgot who won.
I don't
You
know.
remember?
Who it is, I just can't think of it right off.
Yeah, I know who it is, but I just forgot the name.
I wanted to say it wasn't. I think it was Mike Badger.
It sure was Mike Badger. Sure was.
I'll get it eventually, one of these days. Back when he, I don't know if you were. This might have been before you came in, but he used to do a show called Wednesday Wheats. That was kind of like the Big Show, except for it was just all weed cents, and it wasn't donations or anything. He'd sit there and talk about weeds, and as he talked about the weeds, he'd chuck them in. And I actually won that once.
Yeah, I do remember seeing one of those, but that's before I started my coin channel. I'd watch it from my other channel.
Yeah, I actually got my first 1909 plain date VDB from winning that show. I never had one before.
Oh, okay. Oh,
I still have
David. David, you got your nickels in today. Wow, that was fast. No, well, today's Wednesday. Yeah, that was quick. David got the Buffalo Nickels that weekend on the seminar. The first commenter, first one to say hi. Hey Melissa, how you doing, girl? I won tonight on last night. It's 4 a.m. here, but I won last night in Rob Finds Treasure stream. I was in there for the last half of it and last part of it. I was doing the end of stream giveaway, and you better go run and hide, girl.
The tornado siren going off. Yeah, go take cover. Don't be on the computer.
Yeah.
Right. Run for your life. Grab the kids.
You can't mess around when those sirens go off. Do not ignore those things. Right. They're going off for a reason.
Yeah. It's not a test drill this early in the morning.
Oh no, I saw some of the radar maps a little earlier tonight, and yeah, there was definitely some powerful storms right now.
Where are you at?
I'm in Arizona.
Oh, what part?
Tucson.
Wow, we might have been somewhere over there one time. I lived there for a couple of years.
Yeah, harsh weather here is just the heat.
I love the weather over there. The 2 winters I was there and the 2 summers I was there. I loved it. It was perfect for me. But
it's too hot.
Yeah.
No, not to me. But you got to consider where I'm at. I'm in South Louisiana, and we get 90% humidity. That's low. Our lowest humidity in the winter when a cold front comes through, and the dry air is 65% humidity.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. I mean, people make the joke about, oh, well, at least it's a dry heat. They're like, yeah, the air is very dry here. But that also means that the natural sweat effect that's supposed to help cool you off doesn't work because it immediately evaporates into the dry air. So you're not cooling yourself at all. That's why we have tens of thousands of heat stroke cases every year.
Yep.
All right.
And I mean, I can handle heat, but as soon as it's getting up to 115, I'm sorry, that's too much. I'm staying inside.
What part of town y'all in?
We're on the east side.
That's where I was at.
Oh yeah.
You know that new where St. Joe's Hospital is at?
Yeah.
You know the new 6-story building that they built there in 2010?
Yeah.
Yeah, my wife's doctor used to be in that building.
No, okay. The old one or the new
one? The new one.
Okay. I built the new one.
Oh, you were in on the construction?
I was a superintendent, yeah.
Oh, nice.
But I was a superintendent for Hal Ashton, Diversified Design and Construction.
Nice.
It was me and Troy Neesham. We were the 2 superintendents over there. And then what was that Mexican guy's name? There's part Mexican and part American. I'll think of it after a while.
So were you just up here for the work?
Yeah, they imported me over there. My experience.
Okay.
So, and when it was over with, I stayed with the company for a little while. Then I broke my foot, and then I got laid off. So I was collecting unemployment. Wow, a whole $265 a week, man. When you used to $800-900 a week, 265 ain't nothing.
Yeah.
So, but anyway,
I imagine you guys probably started working at like 5 o'clock in the morning, and then by 2 you were done because it was too hot. That's what a lot of the construction crews do.
Well, like I said, I was a superintendent, so I had an office, trailer over there, and
so you're coachy.
I was a straw boss. What is that, chocolate milk?
Yep.
Okay. I used to live off of Pantano Road down there.
Oh, we're on Stella, just just off Pantano.
Oh, okay. I used to go to Groves Park a lot and play disc golf.
Which one's that?
Groves. It's a little small park. I think that it was Queens Palm Road or something. Queens Palm. And then they had Desert Spring Road. They had a Circle K not far from there. Well, there's a Circle K not far from everywhere in Tucson. There's one on every corner.
Just about.
Not as much now. There's still a lot of them, but QT has really taken over in the last 6 or 7 years.
What's that?
Quick Trip. It's the new gas station convenience store that's pretty much the only two people or companies that are surviving for those in Tucson is Circle K and Quick Trip. AM/PM is pretty much gone. 7-Eleven's pretty much gone.
Right.
Giant. Chevron.
Yeah. There's only like 2 shells left.
Oh. Let me see what road Groves Park was off of. It was a small little park. It was mostly used for disc golf and soccer.
Yeah, we're right down the street from Lakeside Park.
Yeah, well, it wasn't far from there also.
I think I know what you're talking about.
You talking about where the lake's at, where everybody goes fishing?
Yeah.
Catches a lot of goldfish.
Yeah, we go down there. We go down for the ducks.
Right. Okay, there's Golf Links. There's Stella. Okay, there's Vista del Prado. There's Lincoln Groves. Okay, if you go down Prudence Road, okay, and you hit Escalante, Winter Palm Drive. That's the name of it, Winter Palm. And there's Alamo Wash that runs right by the park.
Okay, I know exactly where that is.
Yeah, and then you got a Desert Spring Road, Desert Spring Drive. I lived off of Desert Spring Drive right there. Not even a block from Escalante.
Okay.
And then I was living off of Pantano, and then when in an apartment, and then when I got laid off, then I moved in with a friend of mine. We shared. I just paid. He owned the house. I just rented a room from him for $40 a week or something.
Right.
And then and he loved my cooking, so I did the cooking. But anyway, when you go down Queens Palm, you turn on Jupiter and you run right into the park. The park straight south of Escalante, couple of blocks. Like I said, it's a little small park, but we had a lot of fun over there. And they're showing a Quick Mart there now. Yeah, it was a Quick Mart. It wasn't.
Yeah, there's a couple.
Okay.
Yeah,
it wasn't a Circle K. It was a Quick Mart.
Yeah, the Quick Mart that's down at Pantano and Golf Links is still hanging on.
Yeah. I thought it was a Circle K there, wasn't it? It was a Quick Mart. My sister lives off of Speedway. Well, she did. She just died not long ago.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She lived in one of those resort where you have to have a double wide trailer, and you pay like $400 a month for the lot rent to put your trailer on.
Yeah, there's a bunch of those around town.
Yeah.
It was the one by it had a small wash that ran by it, and Pantano was to the west of it. What was the name of that? Where's Pantano? Where's Pantano?
Are you talking about the one that was almost to 5th Street? Or was it actually on Speedway?
the entrance to the resort was on Speedway. Walmart wasn't far. It was to the east of Walmart. And then they had a Safeway or Fry's to the west of it.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Okay.
Here it is, right here. Wait a minute.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's like right off the edge of the Pantano Wash, I think.
It's to the east of it's on the eastern side of Pantano Wash.
Yeah.
I mean, the people that live on the west side of the resort area can walk and go down and rock hunt in the wash.
I think it's stupid that it's against the law to metal detect the washes here.
Stupid to what? To detect the wash?
Metal.
Using a metal detector in the washers in Tucson is illegal.
Oh, it's illegal? I didn't know
Yeah,
that. I know
which is
people
dope.
rock hunt. You know, they go and walk in it and they look for what they call them, something rubies, washed rubies or something. It's like a ruby, but they have a nickname for it. A
Well, I'm
washed
not sure.
ruby, or
I don't know.
they pretty. They look like a ruby, but it's not a true ruby. They call them washed rubies or something.
It's probably just some kind of a different crystal that just is all over the place.
Yeah, and I used to do a lot of hunting down in 3 Points. Is it 3 Points?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, to the west of town.
Yeah.
Yeah, a friend of mine, his mom and dad lived down there. He was
It's like out by Picture Rocks, I think.
he was the head plumber, and they lived down in 3 Points by that old where they used to make cowboy movies and stuff at.
Old Tucson studio.
Oh no, no. This is all the way at 3 Points, and then you head south on one of those old roads that head toward the mountains, toward the Mexican border. It's about 10 miles south of that highway that runs out there to 3 Points.
I-10.
What's the name of that road that goes to 3 Points? Where's old Tucson?
What'd you say, babe?
No, not I-10.
I said it's I-10 is the highway.
Yeah, but this is a road.
I don't think he's talking about the interstate. I think he's talking about a smaller road.
Let me see if I can find 3 Points. Oh, there. Oh, Valencia, Highway 86, Valencia. No,
okay.
West Ajo Highway. West Ajo Highway. Tucson Ajo Highway. And
Yeah.
then you gotta go down before you get to 3 Points where that Highway 286 that goes down to the border. There's a road that goes all the way down in the mountains and stuff down there. Keystone Peak and all that. Let's see what's the name of that road. Anyway, we used to go quail hunting down there in the desert.
I think that's out where the observatory is too.
We were before the observatory. Wasn't the observatory by Kips Peak or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were way to the east of 3 Points. Not way to the east, but I forget the name of that road that went down there. But they used to they still got all the old stalls and stuff and the stockyards for the horses and the livestock and all that. The prop rooms, the housing for casting or the workers or whatever. And there's some neighborhoods down there. Man, we come across all kind of stuff in that desert. Where the border patrol would pick up them illegal aliens coming across. They'd have brand new shoes, brand new clothes, brand new backpacks, all that in the desert. Because when the border patrol agents would pick these guys up, everything was left behind. They would bring the people only to the detention center. Everything was left in the desert. Brand new backpacks, shoes, clothes, jackets, coats, you know, all
Yeah.
that. A lot of quail out there. A lot of quail in the desert. It's some fine eating.
All right, well, I'm gonna get out of here because I've got an auction in 12 hours.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you're doing the auction, then you're doing the Q&A.
Yeah. We're gonna end. Yeah, we're gonna end the auction an hour before the Q&A, and then we'll be going into the Q&A. So it's gonna be a busy day.
Gotcha. Busy. All right. Well, I thought I could jump in here and try to help you out. I didn't know you was trying to do that. I didn't even know you could do that in Hangouts. That's somebody else's control, but oh well.
I'll try to
All
figure it
right.
out.
It was good hanging out, Chief. We'll see y'all later.
Have a good night, Susan.
All right, Plutarch. Good night.
Bye.